Hello there and welcome back to Subnautica. When we left off, we just built this thing. This beautiful creature. Metallic in nature. But yes. And now we're going to go and find out the source, well, our last known location of where a pilot we met in our last one, who we suspect to be Marguerite from the first game. This seems a lot faster than the Seamoth at the get-go, but I had quite an interesting conversation with somebody. Telling me how when you add modules to this thing, it starts to crawl at a snail's pace, and I think it's not going to be a primary vehicle forever. Or maybe it is, depends, we'll have to see how it goes. Looks like there's a pad down there, I don't know if I've been there yet. Oh yeah, there's open crates, we've of course been there. We made our repair tool, what's that? It's nothing. Don't get distracted. We made a repair tool in the last episode, so in anticipation of having an actual vehicle, so that's good. This looks dark down here. Instantly dark and scary. Is that the thing? That is the thing. We're gonna stay away from the thing. And hopefully it doesn't swim faster than we can move, because that would be a disaster. I have a feeling we're going to bump into the island before we come across anything. There's geysers over here. This might be a good place to build a base, if we can make thermal vents down here. I wonder. I mean, it's a bit dull, there's nothing around. Well, that's pink, that one. Hello, you angry, spiny creature. They look a bit more scary than the slight violent creatures in the first one. We can only go 150 meters deep in this thing at the moment. We've got no source of depth modules or anything like that. I am just happy that... What is that? Is that, Is there anything around me here? I don't want to jump out and turn into fish food. I mean, what the hell's that thing? I'm hearing growling everywhere. I kind of want this stuff, though. This lithium is mine. We did need this for something. Not that I can remember what, but we did. Okay, there's an angry guy over there. I want to scan this fish. It looks odd. Hopefully it's not violent. It's on its own. A featherfish. Okay. It just looked pretty, that's all. Right, let's go. Okay, there's another angry boy right there. Maybe that's why she's down here. Protection from everybody. It's right behind me, I know it is. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm just gonna keep going forwards. It was trying to get me, look at that. Little sneak. It is very dark down here. There's also wiring there. Looks alien. Alright, reaching our depths. What the hell are you? That's the shark thing we saw before. Its face opens. I don't like that at all. Okay, there's a few of them as well. The suction cup sharks. What's that, though? Okay, we've got to be careful there. What was that? I got EMP'd.
There is a large anomalous mass of rock that has broken away and risen above the surrounding terrain.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get out and swim a little bit, I think. Though I don't really want to around these things. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Alright, we're not at risk here, are we? I'm gonna jump out a second. I'm gonna switch our repair tool for our... We need to organize our inventory a bit better here. And we're gonna repair just because I don't want to be destroyed immediately. Right. If we press lower. We can lower ourselves just to the edge. I kind of want to go forward a little bit. Right, if we can stay away from them things. The suction cup face, guys. I did make a couple of fish, you know, just in case we were getting a little bit hungry. But it decays quite quick, so as soon as it's about to go, we're gonna have to just chow down. That's like a whale. Is that what electrocuted us before? Kind of cool. Don't want this to be destroyed. Gonna get this out, and we're gonna go down. If we see anything that could eat us immediately, we're gonna turn around and go the opposite direction. Okay, so this is the last known coordinates. So she's gotta be around here somewhere. This is pretty down here. It's scary, though. I don't know if swimming around like this is the best course of action here, but... I mean, what else can we do? The loud noises are pretty scary, though. And the fact that he's followed me in here is not cool. Okay. That was scary. Alright, where's our truck? I haven't even brought a first aid kit with me, so... It wasn't far from there. There it is. Alright, this is going to be trouble. So it was last known area. What does that mean? It just means she's close, obviously, but...
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
We can't really do anything with the equipment we have. I could do with finding a depth module. That would fix everything, I think. Let's go to the top a second. I just kind of want to see what's up here. Because it looks unusual. It's like lily pads, it looks like. Okay. Strange. Okay, I know none of you guys seem to like me. That's fine. It's fine. You're just hungry boys. I know how it is. See, I thought this would be the next logical step, but it doesn't seem to be. It's just dangerous down here. Unless I'm missing something, which could be the case. I'm sorry. Things will never change. I feel like he's following me. If only he could go and eat the shark things, that'd be great. Alright, scaries.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Something's making noises at me and I can't tell where it's coming from. Might have been that dude. Right, okay, I'm not seeing what I need to see. What's that thing? It's like a jellyfish. I mean, let's just say that that's probably angry as well. Right, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go deep enough to get to this.
Stepping stone of an astronautical salt trunks of vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative.
It's not every day you stumble across a giant sea wreck, is it? Okay. So let's just say it's probably Listen, sunshines. Double. I'm gonna say it's gonna want me to kind of find an entrance to this place, maybe. So we're gonna have a look around and see if we can find one. There is scrap metal down here, actually. Kind of looks like Aurora. So it's probably just a reused asset, isn't it? But it's interesting to know that there's still a use for it. So it's a crashed ship, maybe. It's gotta be a doorway, surely. Hello? You never know, we could find a depth module of some kind in here. And that would be very valuable. Though, I am not seeing an entrance. This... Spoke too soon. I'm gonna squeeze in as far as it can go. And then hopefully we're not gonna get locked off in an awkward position. Right, are we ready? Not really. Are we gonna go? Yeah, go on. Go on then, why not? Laser cutter, immediately. Right, what did we need for a laser cutter? We haven't got it yet. We needed to find the sea monkey beds to find that. That's kind of annoying. I'll take that, though. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we're gonna have to come back here with a laser cutter. Is there anything else we can get in the meantime? What's that? Okay, maybe it does look slightly different. Ooh, copper wire. I'll take that for free. Cargo. I'll take a free battery as well. That'll come in handy. Lucky they're waterproof, I tell you right now. So that's another way in. We're gonna have to be careful with air here. It doesn't look like there's anything that gives us oxygen. There's a stairway to go up. Right, so we're going... Just have another quick gulp. I know we're not even halfway yet, but you know, better safe than sorry. Right. Who knows what this thing's called? There's a glass. There's glass there. There isn't upstairs here, though. Hopefully it's not blocked off. Doesn't look like it. There's another laser cutter thing here. This is... good. Right, we just need one more piece for that, really. Okay, it looks like there's air in there, but there's no way through. Right, let's go upstairs. Right, so we've gone up 2 floors. Hopefully I can remember that in the panic to get back down. Oh, there we go. We can make the laser cutter eventually.
New blueprint synthesized.
Oh, there's 2 things in one box. It's spoiling us now. It's spoiling us. I'm gonna have to go and grab some air quickly. I think, unless there's a plant or something in this room. Looks suspicious. Right, so down 2 floors. I think we're gonna have to get the laser cutter and come back, if I'm honest. Was it out this way? Yes, luckily. Right, okay. So it's a bit of a bumpy start. We got attacked by a squid, nearly eaten by a squid. Oh no, it wasn't a squid, it was a shark thing. What are they called? I haven't even scanned one yet. Have I been down here? Yeah, it looks like it. There was the big guys down here, I just need to be careful. I don't really want to go out there, we kind of want to stay inside. But I think all of these just lead to... This is slightly different. Another battery, that's nice. That's underneath the ship. So unless it's dropped any tech down there, which I very much doubt. It was me looking close to it then, as if I could see further. What's that? Laser cutter for that as well, I think. It says cut anyway. So I'm assuming... Case... Oh, wiring kit for free. Not gonna say no to that either. Right, we're getting a bunch of good stuff here. I'm gonna check that when I get back in the sea truck. Like I'm saying, better safe than sorry. We're gonna go and get the laser cutter and we're gonna come back here. I kinda wish I had a beacon just to set it apart. I wonder if there's a way of me doing this. If I keep track of the direction. Is that something scannable though? Oh no, it's just a pipe, I think. Just looked unusual. Right. So we'll go to the top. Which way are we base-wise? Right, so base is that way, so it's virtually north, essentially. So if we... It's like north-northwest. So like south-southeast. Maybe. Right, so Delta Station's closer, obviously. We need to set up a base. I think that's what I said I was supposed to be doing in this episode, really, anyway. But I kind of just wanted to see what was going on with that dive. A lot happened in the last episode. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch that first. And then come back to this one. Right, so the first things first, we're going to go back to base and we're going to try and make a laser cutter. And then we're going to head back this way. And go through the rest of that sunken ship. Fingers crossed then, maybe we can get a depth module or something like that for this thing. And that'll help us get a bit lower and maybe find the pilot. I do need to build a base of operations somewhere though. Storage is getting a bit slim on our pod. Near thermal vents is always a good shout, but I said that last time and I never even used them, so... There's more to do on that island there. We just needed like a computer chip for the tower or something. But I don't know where we get that from. I haven't even got a hint of like any progression in that sense. It's quite peaceful being under the ocean until you start getting attacked by sharks, really. It's probably the same in real life, really. I don't like that the face is open, though. That's always freaked me out when that happens. When things' face is open, it's not a very good sign. I remember playing Resident Evil 5 years ago, and even, like, the Ouroboros, you know, when the stuff comes out the mouth. That was pretty scary. Even though it's not a scary game by any means. But when you first encounter one of them, it's kind of like, ooh. Right. I did say I was going to check out the laser cutter, but we can check out on the actual thing itself. Right, so we need diamond. Diamond, where would I get diamond from? That's going to be a pain in the bottom. I'm going to eat these. So they're half gone now. I'm going to drink some of these.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I don't even know where to look for diamond at all. We can make plasteel now. What do we need plasteel for? I'm sure we needed plasteel for something. Mineral detector might actually be useful in this case now. I haven't got any rubber left though. So we need to go and get some rubber. May as well use up the battery in this and then potentially use the old battery to make the mineral detector. I think I've gone out the wrong way here. I don't even know what kind of rocks diamond's going to be in. There's some. I think it was 2 for rubber, wasn't it? Or was it 1 for rubber? I'm going to take 2 just in case. It would just take a lot of space up. It's not going to let me take 2, is it? Oh, there you go. Hopefully that grows back. I'm wondering if the sea monkeys are potentially hoarding some diamonds. Maybe. Our health is recovering on its own. I think it's when you're over nutrients. I think maybe that's when your health restores on its own. Right. Oil. Not oil. Rubber. Okay, so we did get too much. I'm going to make some lubricant as well, because we'll need that again. Oh, it's going to waste space now. I might as well make some of this as well. I don't really know. It might be a waste. I've already forgotten what I was doing. It was mineral, wasn't it? Yeah.
The mineral detector can sniff out raw materials, potentially saving you hundreds of hours of searching.
Nice, thank you. It's got no battery though, typically. Right, so how do we use this? Fragment, copper ore, quartz, salt, argentite, crystalline sulfur. We've not seen that before. Chance of gold. Diamond. Yeah, search for some diamond for me. No, my luck, there'll be some by that crashed ship. Let's go... Well, oh god, I forgot what it was. South-southeast, wasn't it? So, like there? Oh, it was close to these ways anyway. So we can either go down by twisty bridges, which might be an idea, to be honest. We can go a bit deeper in this thing, and then we can have, like, a little place to get oxygen, and then we can have a quick look down here. And then if it's not here, we'll go over by the ship. We did see more of them sharks down here, though, so I just need to keep that in mind. You would imagine it to be closer to, like, thermal activity, though, in reality. Right, so here's where it gets low.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Right, so that's fine. I'm gonna repair that a tad. Right. Diamond. I don't know how this thing works, and I also don't know if I'm using it right. I don't know if I've just got to wait a second or I've got to actually do something. But for now, I think maybe we should just try and swim around and see what's what. It does get deeper here. There's something here, actually. I'll pick this up and then we'll read it and then we'll get up higher.
Cheese on a cracker. Saw me. Managed to eject the cargo modules and hide. Sitting here with the lights off, sweating through my shirt. I'm not gonna get pooped out of the back end of a sea monster to save Alterra some money. Manuel's not going to be happy. Not one bit.
Is this what he was talking about earlier? Okay, there's one of those squid things. We've got to get away from that thing. Why do we keep calling them squid things? Oh, shut. Right, okay. Okay, now we're pretty low. Is that diamond? Please tell me that is diamond. That is diamond. That is also diamond. That is also diamond. We'll take all the diamond we can get. Well, that was bloody lucky, wasn't it? Let's just get back up to the sea truck. There's something on me. What was that? Something grabbed me. So far, I actually think this is scarier than the first one. We got diamond though, so that's a laser cutter sorted straight away. Right, okay. Now, where the hell was base? It was this way. I don't want to smash into something on the way up though. Right, so this way I'm going to go, so I can see the openings. And then we're going to go towards our pod. That was horrible. I don't even know what got me then. I don't know if that was the shark or what. I'm going to have to find out what they're called. What is that? This is just a piece of... Okay, when it was loading in, it kind of looked like a structure, but it's not. It's a piece of coral or whatever. Either way, that's cool. That's cool. We got diamond. I picked up a few extra pieces for just in cases. Gonna need that for armor and stuff later on, so... At least that was relatively easy to find. It was a bit more of a nightmare in the first game. So, there's that at least. We just need a depth module now. Right. I think I had sulfur. Right, so laser cutter. We need sulfur, and that is it. So I'm gonna get a sulfur out, and I'm gonna put a diamond away. I'm gonna take a food brick out as well. I'm gonna take a water out as well. And then we've got a first aid kit. I'm gonna take both first aid kits actually. We're gonna put all the diamonds away. No, we're not gonna put all the diamonds away. What a fool! I need one of them. I need two of them actually. Awesome. Now we can explore that wreck. Slowly making progress. Right, I should have almost everything I need. I'm going to put a piece of lithium away. The gel sack. If I had another piece of copper, I could have made a chip, because I know a chip is going to be used for something in the future. But what I could also do is potentially just take out a bunch of this stuff and make another... you know what. Seems like it takes less to make one of them this time around. It takes 5 for some reason. I'll make 2, I guess. We're gonna need plasteel and all kinds eventually, so... I needed just to make some space, basically, for... materials. Right, that's probably all we're gonna get for now. Right, let's get out of here. Let's go and explore that wreck, I guess. I can't believe that came in completely useless. And I just found it by mistake. That needs a battery. So I'm going to have to take the battery out of this thing. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like that you're making something... I can't remember if I needed a battery to make it, but you're making it with a full battery. But they're probably doing that because you're more than likely to use older batteries. Or unless... when you're making it with an empty battery, so it's keeping it empty, which is a smart move on there. And, to be honest. So for convenience sake, I do I do miss when you had a full battery to begin with. Right, let's go back to the ship if I can find it again. A little twizzle. Let's head this way. I think a depth module is more than likely needed for progress. Got a little bit of water, got a little bit of food on us. Got space, thanks to my sneaky storage antics just then. Now we just need to get there safely. Our battery is drained. It's not going down too quickly, but it's going down noticeably quickly, if you know what I mean. I don't know if moon pools are a thing in this game, but I kind of hope they are. I also kind of can't wait to get the prawn suit. In the last game, I was only just getting the hang of that by the time we'd finished up, so... it'd be nice to have another chance to swing around in that a little bit. Kind of looks like it goes deeper here as well. Right. I'm going towards the... it was south-southeast, wasn't it? So, like this way. And we should see it. What are you? That looks kind of like... I don't know if anyone's heard of them. The shrimps that can, like, punch at the speed of a bullet or whatever it is. Alright, buddy, you calm down. I'm more afraid of the suction cup faces than I'm scared of you. It was south-southeast, so it should be this way. It's kind of close to the pilot, I guess. Is this it? This might be it. The back end of it again, yeah. Listen, you're not quick enough to catch up to me, mister. I have a sea truck now. What do you have? You have nothing. You're built for swimming underwater. Naturally. Right, so the entrance was over this side, I'm pretty sure. Yes, there it is. And then we'll just kind of park ourselves at the base. And we can get in if need be. I'm going to immediately equip that. In fact, no, we're not. Okay, I'm doing something. Doing something unnecessary. First things first, I'm going to go up to get that box, if I can remember where that was. It might have been this way. It was here, I remember. Because that looked sus. So I'm going to open that. Come on. Open up. We got this. All it takes is an active laser. Even if I had the key for this thing, I don't think it'd be opening naturally. What are you then? What are you then? Parallel processing unit fragment. Okay. I guess that... oh, there's an upstairs here that I didn't see before. Okay, food and water I'll take. Oh, an air. Nice. I'll take that too. Anything else for me to scan? Doubtful. Oh, this is that room from upstairs that I couldn't get into. I see. Oh, there's a thing here as well. A battery. Thank you. And a laserable door. Is this a... one I've seen already, hopefully? Because that means there's more ways out than one. God, these take a while. Like they always did. At least we're finding loads of goodies in here, so I can't complain too much. Okay, so that looks like, yeah, it takes us upstairs a little tiny bit. I'm going to go and get a quick gulp of oxygen. If I can remember my way out. Just because I don't trust on surviving on plants alone. There we go. My food and water has gone down considerably quick. I'm going to unlock this as well. We'll go upstairs second, because then we kind of know we're clearing it floor by floor. Go on, open sesame. I've got the master key. The laser in this thing runs out of battery so much faster than it used to. Oh, there's some air there. I could have waited for 2 seconds. Anything for me to scan? I don't think so. This looks like an engine room of some sort, maybe. What are you? A power cell? That's pretty good. More copper wire. There's another door open there. PDA.
I can only do repairs in spurts. That's so inefficient. The larger tools seem to set off seismic activity nearby. A crew came back telling stories of gigantic worms burrowing in the ice. I don't know what they're all going on about. They were hypothermic and frostbitten because they walked back to avoid angering them. The ice shelf is probably a bit unstable and they got disoriented or something. To borrow from Diana, Orion's belt thermal couplings are not meant to be worked on in 20-minute spurts. If we break the process, we'll break the ship. But it's nice to hang out with Yasmin while we wait for the rumbles to stop. I hope she doesn't mind all my questions. I love hearing her voice. Her face lights up, and she's got the most expressive eyebrows. They're practically acrobats. The way she looks when talking about nuclear engineering is the same way I look at my grandmother's domades. The woman never sits down, though. She told me that she used to do decathlon in college, and I can believe it. She's like a bouncy ball, just all over the place. She makes rounds on the ship every day to see if people need help. I should do something nice for her. She's always helping everyone else. I wish I had a fraction of her energy.
Oh, he sounds like he was in love. Or just a creeper. One of the two. I'm gonna say that I might need a propulsion cannon for down here, judging by that doorway that I was just looking at. I don't know if you noticed. Oh god, I've gone to the wrong end here. I'm guessing we're gonna need to find all three of those things that we're finding for a potential future objective. And I think one of them's going to be hidden behind that doorway. There might be another way around here, so I'm going to have another swim through, and we'll see, but I just needed some air. See, there is a room there. We can get in there somehow. There's an above, so there's a vent shaft somewhere. See, this is the room I was talking about. It kind of looks like we need to move some stuff out the way. I'm not seeing everything exactly. It looks like there's something there, though. Unless there's a vent somewhere. Which might be the case. In fact, I don't know if we can... Oh yeah, we can, look. Okay, well that's a very sneaky way of going about it, but we'll take it. Cut open. Do we really need one of these for everything? Okay, well that didn't sound very good. That sounded pretty radioactive right there. Okay, so no propulsion cannon. Interesting. We found another way around. Hopefully I can get back out here. I'm gonna get another gulp of air from this plant. Alright, so we're looking for a vent now, I guess. Right, so back in the reactor room, or the engine room as it might actually be. Right, looking for a vent of some kind. There's two doors here, neither of which are openable. So I don't really know where to go as of now. That sounded kind of close. Aha! Right, okay. So we're in here. There doesn't seem to be much in here, though, actually.
I finished the reactor checks. We dumped a ton of runoff, and we don't need the rods melting down. Then I helped with the scavenging, chopped some veggies with the cooks, and tried to help Diana, but she sent me down to engineering with Stefanos. I've been working with him the last few days. Stefanos. How to describe Stefanos? He's by far the most thorough engineer I've worked with, and no ego. He never leaves a job undone, no matter how late it is. I've never seen him awake before 11, and he always greets me by saying, Kalimera, Yasmin, in the sleepiest role. Not a morning person, that one. He listens with the slightest smile on his face, and twirls this stray curl by his ear. He asks a billion questions, but I don't mind. He surprised me today. There's an empty room on the bridge, just a spot of negative space in the ship. He set a picnic there and said I need to relax. He even called me a busybody. There were these crazy glowing fungus things he found to set the ambiance. The most exciting part though, drum roll, he can jailbreak fabricators. He made a small batch of traditional Grecian dishes. But the craziest part, he managed to make a suitable falafel for me. I never thought I'd see a good falafel in deep space. Alhamdulillah. A quiet genius, that one. This planet may be a cold mistress, but maybe it isn't so bad.
Oh, that's sweet. Right, I'm struggling to find this last part. I have no idea where it's going to be. I feel like we've been everywhere now, kind of. Unless I'm missing a vent system somewhere. Which is possible. It's quite hard to see. Doesn't help that I'm going around without a torch, to be honest, but, you know. I haven't got enough batteries for that kind of nonsense. We will find whatever we need. I do feel like I've probably gone past it, though. We had that main room where I found that PDA, then it didn't look like there was anything in it. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just overlooking something. Right. Get some air from this thing. Right, so this is where we came down just before. And that's a piece. There was a piece there. I would think because they're all so close together, it should be relatively close as well. But I'm just not seeing it. Unless it's just something dead hidden. Like, we can get in there. We've already looked in here, though. But I will have a second look, just in case. See, it kind of looks like we could have cut that open, but it's not. I don't think it's an option unless it... There's no vents or anything in here. Alright, so we'll get back out. The only thing suspicious to me is the upstairs here. Because it kind of looks like we should be able to go this way or that way, but we can't. So the only thing left is... you know what? I don't even know. It's potentially still up here. It's the only thing I can see, like, housing something. But it doesn't even look like we can cut through. Unless there's an alternate route that I'm just not seeing because I'm dark. Okay, now I've got myself, like, stuck because I can't see. Okay, so we're back in the room. But look, there's nothing here. Just a PDA. I can't enter there. Don't get me wrong, it's cool finding the stories and stuff, but where the hell's the actual thing? Right. I think it may be time to move. We haven't even found any depth modules here, actually. But it did say that I can make a depth module when I picked up the thing, so I'm wondering if I've just overlooked the fact that I can make one. I'm gonna potentially go back and find... This may be story related, so maybe I can't find it for a reason. So I'm gonna go back to base with this. And then we're going to see if we can actually make a depth module, because I can't remember. I remember seeing a bit of tech at the bottom, and I just think I'm being a bit daft. So... we're going to have a look. Hello. Leave me be. I've had enough nonsense at the start of the episode from you guys bullying me, so I'm not going to put up with that any longer. I like the way the map's shaped at the moment, but I think I still prefer the first one. Because I feel like it's a lot... Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing. But it's a lot deeper and a lot more maze-like, this feels. I mean... This guy's so noisy behind me. There's a lot more to get lost in, if you know what I mean. Whereas, like, it's not necessarily deeper. I don't know how deep this goes, really. I have been told, but I can't remember. But I know it's not as deep as the original. But there's a lot more filled space, I think, if you know what I mean. Whereas in the first one, the voids, there was a lot of empty bits and, like, pointless areas. But, like, I say pointless, they make up for, like, a beautiful atmosphere. Because it's just constant. What you'd find under the ocean, essentially, just loads of empty space. With fish and whatnot, and plant life. But this seems to be more filled out with maze-like areas. Still filled with fish and plant life, but it's a lot easier to get lost in, maybe. So we've got a lot of that to look forward to, but I don't know. We're still at the start, so I can't really form a proper opinion anyway. But anyway. Let's go and see what we can make. Hopefully it's not too expensive if we can make it. If we can make it, I'm going to feel stupid because I've overlooked that massively. I think we can as well. Enamel glass. Plasteel. So we did need plasteel from somewhere. I can make plasteel. I have got no idea how to make enamel glass, though. Oh, okay. Diamond. Lead. That's not too bad. We have got diamond. I'm going to take out one of these. Going to take out them. What I don't have, though, is any quartz. We need plasteel. So we got that. I'm going to quickly find some quartz. Quartz should be fairly easy. We can usually find it by the ice shelf anyway, which is this way. I've seen a few bits here before now. What's that thing? Oh, it's one of the whole fish. Confused me for a second then. I can see 2 quartz already. Nice. Nice. That should be the enamel glass that we need. It's lucky I picked up so much diamond then, really. That's there must be a lot more diamond in the game if it's going to make me make enamel glass that way. Or maybe stuff just doesn't use it as much. Maybe. Right. What else do we need for it? Oh, crap, we need 2. And I don't have any more lead. So it's going to have to wait, I think. Right, okay, so I need to make another piece of glass, and I need to find another piece of lead. But we'll do that in the next episode, and then we can actually find out where this diver is. And hopefully they have some connection to the ship, because they'll be right next door to it. So fingers crossed. If you've liked the episode, like and subscribe, because I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.